welcome to the Purple Ladder. And I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Today we're going to talk about the beautiful ones. Yes. And we're back on the journey. 1984. Like I said, 1984 is going to be a long, drawn out process because this is a historic album, and 1984 was a historic year for Prince. It was very historic, with a lot of songs that he wrote, produced, and he made. So you got B-sides, you got other songs he produced. So Prince was all over the place. So we on Purple Rain, man. This is the Purple Rain album, and a blockbuster as it was, and it still is iconic. So this is the beautiful ones. Released June 25th, 1984. Recorded September the 20th, 1983. Sunset Sound in LA. 5 minutes and 13 seconds. The song written by Prince, arranged, composed, and produced and performed by Prince himself. The Beautiful Ones is the third track on Prince's Revolution soundtrack album, Purple Rain. It was one of 3 songs produced, arranged, composed, and performed by Prince. The other 2 being When Doves Cry and Darling Nikki. The song was recorded at Sunset Sound in LA by Peggy McCready, David Leonard on September 20, 1983. As I said, the song replaced Electric Intercourse on the Purple Rain album. Wow. The version of the Purple Rain album is slightly cut. A longer version of the song exists. Mariah Carey covered the song as a duet with the R&B group Drew Hill for her 6th studio album, Butterfly. In the film, the kid sings the song directly from the stage to Apollonia, who is sitting with his rival Morris Day. The song is direct and urgent appeal to Apollonia to choose Prince as her lover, and it is a direct challenge to Day. Ultimately, as the song ends and Prince lies apparently spent on the floor of the stage, Apollonia leaves in tears. Later, she returns to the kid when he is unlocking his motorcycle to leave the club. Alright, let's go into origins. The Beautiful One was originally said to be written for Susanna Melvoin, which I always knew this, but there's other stories saying that it's vanity. It maybe would have been, for the movie, but you have to remember when he split with Vanity, he was already pursuing Wendy's twin sister, Susanna. And so, hey, this is very accurate. So the Revolution band member, Wendy's twin sister, that's Susanna Melvoin, to woo her away from her then boyfriend. The timeline fits as Susanna had seen someone else when she met Prince in May 1983. The notion that the song was written for her was also confirmed by engineer Suzanne Rogers. So it was confirmed by Suzanne, who was very close to Prince. There's a lot of naysayers and people who always think they know. They just guess, but hey, this is the accurate feel. So Suzanne knew the truth because she was probably one of the closest people to Prince at this time because he spent most of his time in the studio. Melvoin has admitted that she isn't completely sure about the genesis of the song. I can't say that the song was exactly our story, but he wrote it during that time. Melvoin is saying "Let's Go Crazy" Prince and Making a Purple Rain. He wasn't always specifically writing about what he was going through because he also had to be consistent with Purple Rain's storyline. But he was drawing from things that had happened in his life. Of course, only much later during 2015 interview with Ebony magazine did Prince finally identify who the beautiful one really was. He said Denise Matthews, aka Vanity, his one-time protege and girlfriend. So yeah, I remember that interview. I got the magazine still at home. So yeah, but I think this was exactly true. Both elements at the actual and the imagined are at play in the layered triumph. I was talking to somebody about the beautiful ones. They were speculating as to who I was singing about, but they were completely wrong. Prince said, if they look at it, it's very obvious. Do you want him or do you want me? That was written for that scene in Purple Rain specifically, where Mars would be sitting with Apollonia and there'd be this back and forth. And also the beautiful ones you always seem to lose. Vanity had just quit the movie. The pair had met in 1980. Prince bestowing the stage name Vanity as he felt looking at her was like at the female version of him. She would go on to expire some of his biggest early hits, also created a band around the Vanity Six for which he wrote songs and produced. So as you look at it, I'm still going to go with Mel Vaughn, but let's merge both of them together. I think the song was perfectly talking about both of them. That's Prince. He can mention two people. You got to remember at this time that the people and everybody that he was going out with, the girlfriends. So that's perfectly fits in the movie. So yes, it's about vanity, but also it was written about Susanna Melbourne. So you look at the words and the wordplay, it fits both of them. But yeah, if Vanity was in the movie, of course, that would be probably, everybody will not just assume everybody would know that was about that. So I'm just gonna put both of them because it was confirmed by a lot of people and Prince himself. So yeah, just like a lot of people, he said Little Red Corvette was about vanity, and finding out Little Red Corvette was about Mai Ling. So Mei Ling, or hey, could be both of them, but I feel that the Little Red Corvette is definitely about Mei Ling because she was dating jocks, and come on. So let me get off that and get back to this masterpiece. It's the beautiful ones. Okay, credit source from Dwayne Tudal. Prince lead and backing vocals, Oppenheimer QBX, Oppenheimer QB8, Yamaha CP80, electric grand piano, electric guitar, bass guitar, Lindrum MI1, cymbals. So Prince, he did it all on this one. But the song, the words is so well written and is beautifully seduced. Prince, like I said, man, he was on one. He was going for the ladder. He was really trying to gain that commerciality where he really poured himself out. And this one, to me, is my favorite. It is the best song on Purple Rain, no doubt. One of my favorite parts in the movie, when Prince gets back at Mars Day and has the girl crying, and then walks out with that pimp walk. You see Morris's face. Oh man, that's iconic. And then Billy, Billy talking about what's with this one song shit. So I love that. I love that scene. That's Prince with his confidence, and he wooed her right there. So Beautiful Ones is just an amazing track. Many had covered it, but this is Prince's song. It starts off so soft, so genuine, where he, gives a little plea with with the synth sound. It's just amazing. Like I say, Prince was making, for this album, he's going in uncharted territory with these sounds, and he tried to make so many original sounds, and I think he just hit the nail on the button with Beautiful Ones. And then you get Prince in the middle, and then you hear that piano, that synth, and then it started to go up a notch. It just slowly builds into this climatic plea, this desperation, where he's asking this woman, do you want him or do you want me, because I want you. Basically begging her, letting him know that, he don't know where he's going. And but he know what he wants. And that was, amazing. And then when Prince hit at the end that scream, that I want you, and you just go to the movie and you see that, wow, man, it was so dramatic. And really, I think when I saw the movie, when I was in the drive-in and see the movie, I said, wow, Prince is a star, man. He's a superstar. And that was real. The girl trying to get him, screaming, pulling him, touching him. That was real. That was so iconic. When you think about concert movies, it's the best. Purple Rain is the best, and Prince put on a hell of a performance, and The Beautiful Ones is one hell of a song. My favorite, man. My favorite. I have grown to love this even more now, because when I was younger, I didn't understand it as much, but hey, can't stop listening to the song. Just listened to it yesterday, so hey man, The Beautiful Ones, one iconic song. If you haven't heard it, listen to it, stream it, buy it, whatever. So yeah, this is The Purple Ladder. I'm signing off. Like I always say, peace, love, and God bless. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.